All right, family. So it's your boy, the Garden Guru, aka Mr. Notes, right? The Conscious Growing Gardener channel, right? So we had to go live today. Everybody else was talking about it, you know what I'm saying? And it's one of my favorite topics too. So I'm gonna get right in on it, right? So I'm gonna let you guys know. Last week, I put a topic up here where I was talking about the jab, and I had a fly. I had I had something. My son sometimes keeps that screen open and the fly game in, so I had to get it. So last week I had a video up where I was had a I had a video that I was showing a piece of clip of a video from Bill Gates talking about the jab and about the population control, getting people down 10-15% of the people gone. And I put it up on YouTube, right? So 911 was the other day, so they come through just taking everybody's videos down. You know what I'm saying? They just taking everybody. They don't care who you are, what you said. If you said anything about the jab, or if you said anything about something against their situation, then they were just snatching videos down. So they snatched my video down and sent me a nice little thing saying, this violates. And then I want to know, how does it violate? Because I'm not the one who said it. Now watch this. What I put up there was a snippet of Bill Gates talking about what he was talking about, right? And what I found out was they think they slick. I went back to the video that I took from the snippets, and they took his video down as well. But his video's been up there since 2015. So now these motherfuckers want to act like, it's important to take his video down because he said it. But then try to give me a warning. Don't warn me, motherfucker. Warn yourself. You ain't doing your own damn job. If you felt like that shit shouldn't have been up there, why was it up there since 2015? Oh, because that's Bill Gates. As soon as I expose the shit, and I don't say it myself, I just play it on my page, showing you guys what this guy's saying. Then they gonna tell me, that's against our guidelines. Man, fuck you, YouTube. You don't know what a fucking guideline is. As long as it fits the narrative of you making it, convincing everybody else that they should go out here and take the jab, then you cool with it. The minute if I be on here talk about if I be on here singing songs like vax that thing up and go get the jab and making up hook songs, and you should go get stuck. You know what I'm saying? Before you get stuck, you'll be totally fine with it. But because I have my own opinion, which I do have my own opinion about the situation, and I can't speak it, man, fuck y'all. Y'all some dirty rotten scoundrels. That's exactly why a lot of people be leaving YouTube. What's gonna happen is y'all gonna keep on playing games with through y'all politics, and y'all gonna lose a lot of money and a lot of fucking people on YouTube, and it's gonna be another platform that's gonna come along and take right over on y'all asses. And y'all don't think it can be. MySpace didn't think Facebook was gonna do it, but it did. Facebook don't think Instagram gonna do it, you know what I'm saying? But it's slowly the younger folks are more of an Instagram type of people. They're not really Facebook people. So it's always a new media profile, a new social media spot that gets more popular than the others and airs out and moves on. And people move on, right? But what's more damaging is for somebody to move on, and our people to move on to another social media platform because these guys are assholes. They ain't nothing but some left wingers talking shit. So watch this. Today was not today. A couple of days ago was the hot ticket, right? Rapper. I guess she's an activist now too. Rapper, activist, right? Rome, aka Nicki Minaj, right? Goes in on journalists, right? Fake ass journalist, because she ain't no journalist. She don't do no goddamn research. Joy Reid, she ain't nothing but a commentator. Okay, it's a difference between journalism and commentating. Commentating is when you just sit down and read somebody's script that they tell you to read and you read it. Journalist is when you actually go out, research, find out, interview, find out what's going on behind the scenes, and then come back and report that to the people. These mainstream media, they've been stopped doing that shit. They just go along to get along, whatever the narrative of the country or whoever's leading that particular political channel, and they just run with it, right? So watch this. So Nicki Minaj tweets about her cousin's friend who was about to get married, who goes and gets the jab, right? And he ends up his testicles end up swelling up, and they said that the doctor said that he was became sterile, because of the jab. It made him sterile, and his testicles swelled really bad. So his girl, who was going to get married, they called the wedding off and everything. So Nicki Minaj said She didn't tell people what to do. She said she did tell people what to do, but she just said, I think you should just pray on it and then make your own decision on whether you should get it or not, right? Well, Joy Reid got upset. She got completely upset about the thing, and she went back at Nicki Minaj, tweeting, how can you be a sister? You know, you a sister. How can you, convince the black community to not get this and to save their lives? First of all, Joy Reid, you are not a doctor. You have no medical degree. You barely a journalist. You have no right to say what's going to save our lives or not. You just repeating like a puppet. You are a puppet. That's all you are, a puppeteer. And the funny thing is, just because you work for a major station does not mean we believe you. Now, here's the thing. You just said, and watch this. She jealous of Nicki Minaj. The heifer is jealous. She starts quoting how many followers she has and how many followers Nicki Minaj has. She says, Nicki Minaj has 22 million followers on Twitter. I have 2 million. Well, bitch, that lets you know that people ain't into you. And how you get 2 million, I never know. It's probably just through MSNBC. I'm guarantee you it's probably not this through Joy Reid. It might, is it, I don't know if it's a private Instagram, your Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Are these your business acquaintances? Because you can't be walking around here with 2 million fans because you on TV, right? Just because you on TV, right? Is that how we doing it? We follow everybody that's on the screen. Anybody that makes it a major TV screen, we all jump on their bandwagon and start following them. I think that's what black people. That's what black people are doing. And why not believe the newscasters? Because they get paid for telling us the information. That's how we know what's going on in the world. Yeah, that's how you end up finding out what's going on in the world based upon what they want you to know what's going on in the world. So anyway, so she comes back at Nicki Minaj, right? About her followers and how she's affecting people's lives and this, that, and the third and fourth and the fifth, right? Now watch this. Nicki Minaj, you messing with the wrong one, because Nicki Minaj comes back and tells this heifer, you ain't even reading on my tweets while you commenting on what you're saying, you know what I'm saying? And you would have read the full thing. Not one time did Nicki Minaj say not to go get the jab or what to do. She just said pray on it. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably just leaving it to people who have their own religion, who may meditate, if you Buddha or Jesus or Allah, whoever you call yourself praying to. She was just saying, make an informed, decision upon your life, because everybody that's taking this jab is not coming across like, oh, everything's cool. There are a lot of people that are, but there are some people that aren't. I have a friend, and this lady they're gonna pick my misinformation down, take my thing down talking about misinformation. Motherfucker, what I said the other day was not misinformation. A friend of mine's down the street got the jab and he got sick. Now, he was fine before that. Now his family's over there removing all his belongings and everything, emptying out his house. This man died 2 days ago. Was it 2 or 3 days ago? Maybe almost. Was it 2? No, okay. I was close to it. It was about a week ago. Time running past so fast. I had said this before on my other live. They told me it's misinformation. You don't know, motherfucker. You don't know this guy. You don't know what's going on down on my street. You don't live over here. You ain't got no cameras over here. You ain't been over here. You don't know. So stop touching my fucking, Stop touching my shit and acting like you know something. This is what's going to end up happening. These social media platforms are all going to get sued. So all of you guys who ever had your video taken down for some misinformation and it was unfair, it was unbiased, they were only doing it so that they could kind of control the narrative of what's being out here in the world, all of these social media platforms will be sued. And if you have any videos that's ever been taken down or removed, I'm not saying if you gave up misinformation, you're going to be able to sue them. No, I'm not saying that, because you gave up misinformation, you just got to give up misinformation. You can't, I guess they could say you can't post lies or misinformation. But if you didn't post misinformation, but it was just information that they didn't want out, we're going to be able to sue them eventually. And that's the only time they're going to stop this shit. When you start getting into their pockets. You start getting into their pockets for trying to run their own political standard belief side. Because guess what? YouTube has no right to say what's right and what's standards and what's not as far as what's going on with the jab. Guess what? Because ain't none of them no doctors either. Near one of them that work for YouTube are doctors. Near one of them. And there's doctors that's saying one thing on one side, and then there's some doctors that's saying some other things on the other side. I know it. We know it. What about the lady that said hydrochloroquine worked, right? And then watch this. They hurried up and dismissed her. Hurry up and shuffled her on out. She's a quack. She's a whack. Why? Because anything that goes against what they want you to do, it's misinformation. Now, how YouTube gonna say you know better than a doctor? Oh, because we're talking to other doctors. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're not a doctor. If one doctor saying one thing and another doctor saying the other thing, and they both doctors, they both saying the opposite thing, then all you can do is take the opinion of who you trust. But you don't get to choose for the American people who we trust and who the fuck we don't. Who the fuck are you? Nobody. Nothing but another American citizen running your game for your own political agenda. That's all that shit is. You don't know. You don't know. You don't. You don't know. Even if you come get somebody and they stand there and talk for you and speak all the ins and outs, and it's a doctor standing right there, you personally don't know yourself. Are you a doctor? Do you understand what this person is saying? Have you done the research by yourself? Can you look at the research and read it for yourself and explain it to other people and give them the bylaws and breaks down of what's going on with the jab and how it works and how it doesn't work and this and other? Do you know any of those things? You don't. So since you don't, you have no right to give an opinion on whether or not somebody else's opinion is right or not. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. That's against since 1776, we had a constitution. The constitution lets you know that you have the right to make certain choices. Now watch this. These same motherfuckers was all running around here. Joy Reid got caught. You got caught, baby. We got a tweet of her saying that she wasn't taking that jab, and it was that this vaccine crap is just trying to peddle shit to us. We ain't taking that. Long as Donald Trump was in the office. Right? I got the tweet. I seen it. We all seen the tweet. Y'all want to see the tweet? Well, this heifer is literally saying, she's literally saying how she's not taking the jab and how it's this and how it's that, right? She's all on it. She's all up to par with it, right?
The coronavirus vaccine. You only
hold on. Let me show you. Let me mute this real quick. Let me show you where this heifer actually got the nerve to talk about. Actually had the nerve to talk about not taking the jab and when she wasn't gonna take it and this, that, and the third and the fourth and the fifth, right? And then turn right back around and change her whole perception when there's somebody else in the office. These people are clowns, man. And you catch them lying and committing they're committing perjury and lies and all kinds of deceptive. But it's supposed to be a journalist, though, right? All right, here we go. And so here we go. We got to show you guys this. So here it is. Here it is. A tweet from Joy Ann Reid, right? And she says, will anyone at all ever fully trust a blah 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 again, right? And who on God's earth would trust a blah approved by the blah 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 FDA? How do we get a blah distributed after this broken blah nonsense has infected everyone, even if Biden wins? See that? She said even if Biden wins. Now she turns right back around, and she's on Twitter going back and forth with Nicki Minaj, the rapper, based off some crap about the same thing. Now she has a whole different attitude. She has a whole different rant. She has a whole different stance on it. And she calling her sister, you having millions of Americans put to death because you talking about saying that stuff about your friend and they're dying. But you just posted this not too long ago when Trump was in office. See how these motherfuckers all getting caught in their own shit, their own rhetoric. And I can't lie about this. Look, it's the same name. Look, this is her Twitter account. Talking about how can we trust this? How can we this? Oh, God's green earth, even if Biden wins, it's this, he created, this, we can't take this. We can't trust the FDA. We ain't taking no vaccine, the CDC, the Gov, and all this bullshit. This is her tweeting this shit from her Twitter account. Now she on MSNBC. Now it's all like, oh, Americans gonna die from your people because you got 22 million people. I only have 2 and they're listening to you because you're Nicki Minaj, and I can't show these people and tell them how important it is to when did you change your fucking mind, Joy? That's the kind of shit I be talking about. These people are nothing but puppets. Rhetoric. Because listen to me, if she truly had any info or had done any research, right? Not before this tweet right here. I'm not saying this tweet is right or wrong. I'm saying this is what she said. So what made her change her mind? And if she had done any research after she made that tweet, she should be on here explaining on MSNBC or anywhere else, explaining why she changed her position about the vaccine. But I think she changed her position because of who she works for. I think she changed her position because she think the American people, especially American, black American people, she think we stupid. She think we can't go back and read and see when she said one thing and then change her whole switch up. The fuck out of here with that crap. See what I'm saying? This is what I be talking about. These people y'all be thinking is y'all friends, is y'all buddies, is you looking up to them because they on TV and all this all carrying on. And them people be some of the worst people in the world. You know what I'm saying? So Nicki Minaj is waking up. And it's easy to wake up because all you got to do is start seeing that these people, the one lady said it takes 15, sometimes 20 years to create a something that you would call considered a scene that you could put, that would be properly be able to treat somebody in that kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Without any, because you got so many, you got to think about it. You got so many different people that, like, I go to the hospital and I can get some penicillin. Somebody else they can't get it. They allergic to penicillin. So you don't know if you're allergic to this shit. If you're not, you don't know what's in it. Then this dumb lady on here like, I don't care. Watch this. Let me show you how they constantly use people in our community, right? Use people in our community to say stupid shit. So watch this. Watch what this black lady says to try to convince us. You know what I'm saying? This is how you know it's bullshit. Watch this. Because you ain't got to convince nobody. If it's real, if it's something real, you ain't got to convince nobody of it. So watch this. Watch what she says.
MSNBC.
So hold on, y'all. Watch this. I'm gonna show you something. Hold on. But I want to get it right.
The political.
I want to play that part. I don't want to play my dude talking. I want to hold on, y'all, because I just want to fair use. I just want to use a little bit of his fair use. I just want to use a little bit of the tape. Okay, here we go. So I want you guys to see what this black lady's about to say.
Asking what's in the infusion. I'm not looking up all of the ingredients in the infusion. I am sticking out my own.
Pause. Now you hear this shit? She said, this is what she said. I ain't asking what's in the infusion. I ain't asking all the ingredients in the infusion. Right? And behind her is a bunch of men. Look at these idiots back here laughing at what she's saying. Like it's funny, right? So let's play it again. Watch this.
I'm not looking.
Okay, here we go, y'all. Hold on. I want to get it right.
I ain't looking up.
I want you guys to see this real quick.
I'm not asking what's in the infusion. I'm not looking up all of the ingredients in the infusion.
Listen to this idiot.
I am sticking out my arm and I am taking the infusion.
I ain't gonna.
Okay. Fair use. Thank you, Salty Cracker. So watch this. Do what I want to say. You go to a restaurant, right? You ever go to a restaurant and order food, right? If you're allergic to something, or if you can't have something in your diet, right? And your doctor told you, or you know yourself that you're allergic, like to peanuts or peanut, like you can't go, let's say you're allergic to peanuts, right? You can't go to a restaurant that cooks in peanut oil. You'll be in there dead. But this heifer gonna say, I'm not asking what's in the infusion. Somebody needs to see what I'm saying. I don't advocate for violence or nothing like that, but that's ridiculous. That makes no sense at all. Absolutely none. And then what YouTube would do is silence me for saying this, but promote her. This is some bullshit. This heifer, if I'm allergic to peanuts and I go to a restaurant that cooks in peanut oil and the sign on the thing says we cook all our food in peanut oil, and I ignore it and come in there and start ordering, sit down there and start eating, I could die right in that restaurant, because you know what? I'm not asking what's in they cooking the food in. I'm not looking to research what they're cooking in the food in. I'm sitting down and I'm ordering the food and I'm putting the food in my picking a fork out and into the food and sticking it in my mouth. You sound like a grown, and this woman's older than me. You sound like an idiot. You sound like a fool. And this is the propaganda crap that they'll push on us to say, hey, go ahead, get your thing. You can't come up with a better solution and a better resound. This is what I'm talking about. These motherfuckers really actually think that we're ignorant and that's stupid enough to fall for that kind of shit. And some of us are. It's ridiculous. Who goes to a restaurant that if you're allergic to pink, you know what I'm saying? Anywhere you go, if you have any type of allergies or allergicness, right, to anything, when you go to somebody's house and you eat, the first thing you're gonna do, like that's like going to somebody's house and be like, I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm allergic to fish, but even if I smell it, I'm gonna eat the food anyway and act like I ain't allergic to fish. She don't know what and I could look at her and tell her she look like she got diabetes. You know what I'm saying? She look like she just came off of cancer. She got all her hair cut off down, and she got the nerve to color it blonde. So you ain't nothing but a tool. You ain't being nothing but a tool. And then watch this. This is a serious moment that she's saying this, right? Why are they laughing? What's so funny? That she's being ignorant for y'all and y'all paying her to do it? Or the fact that y'all think y'all gonna pull that shit and everybody else gonna fall in line. Shit's hilarious, right? So before I go, I got one more thing to say, right? So this has been the funniest thing that I've been seeing, and they've been trying to hide it, but they can't really hide it. So all across America, right? Every professional sport, college, right? They're getting into you got full capacity crowds, right? And they all screaming F Joe Biden. You hear it all over. F Joe Biden. F Joe Biden. F Joe Biden. It's the funniest shit, right? It's funny to hear that, right? And the funny thing about it is that some of you people, and I want to know where the people at. Where you Joe Biden supporters? Where are the ones that voted for Joe? Now they all quiet. They were so they so programmed. They so programmed by their TV channel that they sit here one thing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get Trump out of here. I'm gonna get Trump out of here. Now you're stuck with this dude who can't even finish a sentence. And we got the same crooked politicians running our country. And now everybody that voted for him, nobody will step up and be proud and say they voted for him now. This dude's leaving Americans in Afghanistan, leaving them with the Taliban. He leaving them guns and weapons, which sounds like he's in cahoots with them. They lying about, and then they try to cover it up. I want to say something, right? But I know YouTube love to ban anything you say. They lying, and he did leave Americans over there, so that's not a lie, right? They did leave weapons over there, right? And then the dude, then one of the look. This is the funny thing. One of the politicians gonna say, "Well, you know, they left the weapons and the ammunition. They left the he tried to say he didn't want to talk about the weapons and the ammunition. Excuse me, I take that back. I don't want to get blocked. False information. What he said was, oh yeah, the equipment that we left over there, it's not serviceable. It's no way they can, they can't drive those trucks. They can't fly those helicopters. None of that stuff is serviceable. Then it's a picture of the Taliban flying the helicopters and driving the trucks too, and driving the armored cars and everything. So what the hell are they talking about? They get caught in lies and lie about stuff all the time on the mainstream media, right? They come over here on Twitter and YouTube and they lie, and nobody ever takes none of their shit down. But we get up here and say stuff, and the minute they don't agree with it, it's misinformation, it's this. Man, y'all some fake motherfuckers. Y'all fake. Fake. All y'all fake. Boy, I can't wait till this country gets a complete makeover. A complete makeover. Not just from the racism in the country, but from the placism in the country, from these crooked politicians. And these wings, I ain't gonna say what wings they are. You know what I'm saying? They just believe me, they not flying though. These wings running around here, right, pushing narratives and using the media and the social media to control everything that's coming out and what don't come out. It's all garbage, man. It's all garbage, and I'm glad to see people, having their own opinion. That's what this is. This is a Conscious Growing Garden channel. It's all about an opinion. I don't care if you two don't agree with my opinion. You don't have the right to silence me or censor me because you don't agree with what I'm saying. I've never given out any doctor information. I never given out any medical information. I never told nobody what to do with their body or not what to do with their body. I ain't even say pray and make a decision like Nicki Minaj said. I can only give my opinion on what I'm going to do and what I see going on around me. I comment on what I see going on out in the world, what other people say. My comments were strictly made about what I knew about what happened in my neighborhood, which I'm sure YouTube don't live in my neighborhood, and what happened, what my comments was towards what Bill Gates says, what he said. And that was his comments. And then they took, but let me ask you this question. Did you give Bill Gates a strike? Did you give that channel a strike? Did you warn them? But you tried to warn me though, right? Man, you ain't scaring me. Yeah, see, it's not like I'm running around here, you know what I'm saying, making $1 million off of YouTube. So you're not scaring me. But the truth is, I'd rather speak the truth than let some bird ass lie be running around here, you know what I'm saying, or even if you feel like it's not the truth, it's still my truth and it's my opinion. And as an American citizen, guess what? I am allowed to have my own opinion. Flat out. All right, y'all. Conscious Growing Garden family, y'all. It's your boy, the Garden Guru, Farmer Tom, aka Mr. Notes, y'all. Check us out, y'all. I'm going check out my other platforms, y'all. I got the Conscious Growing Garden channel on Facebook. Okay, go ahead over there, and y'all guys go over there and send me a friend request. I will accept you. You know what I'm saying? Into the Conscious Growing Garden, where we'll be showing how to garden, tutorial, and everything else, how to grow from seed. Right. I also doing it here on YouTube. Right. Instagram, I got my Instagram, Mr. Notes, Mr. Mister, Mr. _ Notes _ Okay, I haven't put up any music videos up there yet as of yet. I'm in the midst of shooting some, so you guys will see those music videos soon. I'm a singer songwriter, as well as my Mad and Ointed. Okay, one word, and Ointed. Okay, not anointed, anointed. Okay, two N's. YouTube channel where we got the Hands Up and the We the People two videos. Okay, the Hands Up song, the We the People song, right? The protest video. Okay, check those out. Go ahead and subscribe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It don't cost you nothing. It'll take a little bit of time out of your day to go to my subscribe button and hit that notification bell, so that when I do upload a video or when I get enough subscribers and I can go live, you guys can tune in to my message and what I'm saying and what's going on in our communities, right? And how we get down, right? How we do everything natural and organic here on this channel. All right. Peace.